There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers offense will go to work first. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. He'll sneak it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Richardson. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts to...
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need them. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game on offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Air Force's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he... that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The give out of the gun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the pitch. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Complete downfield. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Johnson wants to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Falcons are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball
off the RPO, full right, looking for the chains. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Johnson looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt. And they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll leave it with him. Slithers into space. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Falcons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Release to the back. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
That's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. On the option. Got a little space. Got enough for the 1st. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Good timing on the quick out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Air Force! Great job by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. The short hands, it's Richardson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Richardson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they got it at the 16-yard line. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Gets it out fast. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball.
He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Might be changing the route. Johnson wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle, it's Bond.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Bond. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. Obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going.
Going to take a shot at this DB. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Graham. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his... Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hoosiers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. That's reeled in, it's Pickett. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No running room on the last two plays. Can they find a track on third and goal? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Marches ahead. Touchdown Falcons. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Hoosiers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Mendoza. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bond. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pickett. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on third down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Trying to set up the screen. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Really nice. Up there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Falcons are rolling down the field.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen. In behind them and pick up the 1st.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got the quick pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. And he's still running after the move. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Indiana! They take the lead with the 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's McGowan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Johnson wants to throw it. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. It's Latham. A lot of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Air Force.
how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! How about the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block. He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Falcons are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Falcons! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Quickly complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Grease, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. He's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graham. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throws to the back. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw again. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Barker. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. The sure hands, it's Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Indiana!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to...
There he goes! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Falcons inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. Smashes through the tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to display.